Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a comparison between, or I should say among, the Longchamp Roseau Essential Large, the Roseau Essential Medium, and the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM. These bags are all very, very similar in the fact that they are pretty basic, simply made totes. And there's a lot of commonalities and a lot of things that you want to think of. And if you want a good alternative to the Neverfull, I believe that the Roseau is a phenomenal alternative. And I've said this before. So I bought this Roseau Essential back in May. And I've used it quite a bit since then. And it's got the beautiful Tote leather, from what I understand from Bags Passionate. I will leave a link to her channel below. I just dressed this up a little bit with a Next Fashion chain, did a little handle to handle. These jump rings come from Amazon. I got a whole pack of them for like 10 bucks. So it's really worth it if you want to attach a charm to a bag that doesn't have D-rings. So this is actually very comparable in size to the Neverfull. So let me show you. I'm going to just snap the corners. Keep in mind that the Roseau is very, very soft leather. So size-wise, let me hold it up. They're about identical. The Roseau has a slightly longer strap, which you can see here, holding them both up. And I want to say the Neverfull is maybe a tiny, tiny bit taller and maybe a tiny bit wider. But they're essentially the same size. Let me bring the Roseau up. If they had a same size strap drop, here's what it would look like. So they're pretty much the same size bag. Now, of course, you know the Neverfull, you could cinch in the sides and you can make it into the shape, same shape that the Roseau is with the sides snapped in. The major difference between these bags is, of course, this is Louis Vuitton, this is Longchamp, this is canvas, so the canvas is going to be a little bit more durable during bad weather. They both hold exactly the same. The Louis Vuitton comes with a pochette, and I bought one for the Roseau, which, whoops, man overboard. I bought one for the Roseau, which is very, very similar, because the Roseau pouch, the bags come with a strap where you can attach a pouch, the same as the Louis Vuitton. So this leather is much more soft than the epi leather that the Louis Vuitton comes in, and even more soft than the Empreinte. So here's the pouch that I bought, essentially identical in size to the Neverfull pouch. And I have some hand sanitizer that's in there from the last time I used the bag a couple weeks ago. So if you want a good alternative to the Neverfull, this is an excellent alternative. It also does not have adjustable straps. So basically it is what it is when you get it. Both of them are great over the shoulder. Here's the way the Neverfull is. And it does work with a big coat. You know, it's fine with this big sweatshirt. It works with a big coat, but of course, if you're wearing certain fabrics, it's going to get a little bit slippery. The Longchamp, on the other hand, has a slightly longer strap drop, as I mentioned before. So it's got at least an inch over the Neverfull. And here's the way this looks on the shoulder. So you have a little bit more room, and you can see it doesn't matter really what size coat you wear, it's going to have plenty of space for you to get it over your shoulder. So I highly, highly, highly recommend the Roseau Essential if you're looking for a really great everyday work bag, tote. Even if you have a Neverfull, this is a great alternative in leather. So I had gone to the Longchamp warehouse sale with Lula LV, and I'll link her channel as well. And I purchased this Roseau Essential, and I wasn't familiar with the size. I will link the video also. It's actually in my Longchamp playlist if you want to go and have a look at the playlist. I wasn't familiar with this size. Obviously, I knew that it was a Roseau Essential because I identified it by the leather. And I knew, of course, that it was going to be much smaller than the one that I already owned. So let me show you what the size difference is. So I have, let me snap the sides so that you can see a little bit better. It'll be a better comparison that way, I think. Only because with the soft leather on the larger bag, it's not going to stay in place as well. So I'm going to hold these both up, and you can see this is a much shorter shoulder strap on the medium, and the size is quite a good bit smaller. So I'm going to hold these up and kind of balance it over here, and you could see, always happens, you could see that there's at least a 2-inch difference at the base, and the width is pretty similar, but definitely the large is a bit wider, a good bit wider. To my knowledge, they don't make one that's any smaller than this medium. So really by default, it's a small. I just kind of don't understand that. I mean, if you have 2 items and you're calling one a large, the one under it has to be small. But whatever, logic doesn't exist in these luxury companies' houses anyway, so who cares? Anyway, this, I had no idea that they even made this size, and thanks to Seton, and of course I'll link her channel, she told me that this bag was brand new season, and the color is grenadine. And I don't think that it comes across as well on camera as it does in person. It's a really, really bright pink. You can have a look on the website, but this color is sold out, and I imagine it's been sold out for some time, and I don't know if or when they're going to get it back. But Longchamp does do seasonal colors, and this was a fall 23 color. I think it's absolutely beautiful, but something that you need to be aware of course, is it's a smaller size than the large size. Compared to the Neverfull, it's a much smaller bag. And of course I do have the sides in, but you could see even if I had the sides out, it's still significantly smaller. So here's what it is with the sides out. And let's take a look at the bottom. And of course the Neverfull is at least, I'm going to say, about 2 inches or so wider at the base. And the medium also has a smaller strap drop. So this is the way it's going to look on your shoulder. It will go on, it's fine, but this isn't really going to work that well with a coat. It's actually very close in size to the Neverfull strap drop. This is a little bit shorter. So yeah, you're going to be able to wear it on your shoulder, but it's really going to be an awkward fit with double handles. If it were a single handle, it would probably be a little bit easier. But let's compare again the strap drop. And actually the strap drop on the Neverfull is, I want to say it might be shorter. No, it can't be shorter. It's longer. So you could see here, if I hold them even so that the bags are even, the Neverfull has slightly longer straps. But they are very, very close. Hopefully that's going to be visible. I hold them up like this. And, whoops. You can see they're a little bit close, but not quite. You got a little bit more room with the Neverfull. And if you hear noises, guys, Tiggy decided that he was not going to be left out. since I wasn't doing this video downstairs, he's joined me, but he doesn't want to come on my lap, so he's just having some fun around the room. Anyway, this makes a great everyday bag. Just like the bigger version, inside you have unlined leather. I keep it stuffed because I wanted it to get a little bit of shape. You have a little slip pocket here and then a zipper pocket on the back wall. And that's what it looks like. And if you remember me saying the warehouse sale said that all of their items are new or possibly used in a photo shoot. So I deduced, since Seton told me that this was current season color and it's a brand new bag, this must have been used in a photo shoot, either for a magazine or on a model or something like that. So yeah, I got a really, really good bag for much, much cheaper. I believe that this particular size retails for $548 and I got it for $200, maybe even less, which was just, I mean, it was an incredible, incredible steal. A steal you're not going to get every day. So bottom line is, I recommend all of these bags. I think that they're all fabulous. I think they all suit purposes that are going to be practical and attractive, easy to use, fun to use, and very luxurious. All of them are. This is definitely a very nice little everyday bag, and it's really comfortable if you want to put it in the crook of your arm because it's not a heavy bag. And even carry top handle, it's not heavy. This Roseau leather is excellent, but it's not an extremely heavy leather. It has proven to me to be really durable, very, very forgiving, very smushy, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. I fell in love with this style the minute that I actually felt it in the store. And if you want something that's going to be stylish and a really good luxurious tote, these are fabulous. I mean, don't hesitate. Seasonal colors go on sale twice a year. So if you see something that you like, if it's a black or a caramel, I think they keep all the time, don't wait because that's never going to go on sale. What'll go on sale are the new colors for that particular season. But you're going to get so much wear out of these that it's worth paying the full price, in my opinion. So thanks for watching. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you got a good taste for what these bags are like, and if you decide that maybe one of these needs to be in your closet. I appreciate you watching, guys. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you're coming back, you know I love you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.